Friday night SmackDown, guys. The go-home show before Money in El Banco. Or Money in the corporate tower. Money in the corporate tower. Man, what are they going to do? What's going to happen tonight? It's going to be crazy. It's got to be a good one, too, because I think that the fight card itself for Money in the Bank, they really only have, like, what, 5 matches? And one of them, actually, the women's Money in the Bank is combined with the men's Money in the Bank, so it's basically, like 4 matches on the fight card so far. You're going to have to see, man. Hopefully they add some cool stuff. Hopefully we get some... Uh-oh.
How are you feeling? Are you ready?
Starting with Mandy backstage.
Trust me, I'm so ready. This match with Sonya has been a long time coming.
Has it?
What can I do to help?
Listen, you focus on your Money in the Bank match on Sunday. I got this.
Oh, yeah. Otis. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sonya Deville.
A host with class.
You ready?
I've never
Irish with the host.
for anything in my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5
Irish. Thank you, dude.
worth of beatings that I'm gonna give to her tonight.
Got that right. And I'll be right back here waiting for you.
Dolph Ziggler and Sonya Deville backstage.
When I win.
Do me a favor. Just go easy on the face, all right?
Go easy on the face.
No promises on that.
Dang, what a somber intro here. Are you ready? Guys, are you ready? I'm ready. Wow, what a somber and just kind of destructive seeming intro there. Oh, and they're going to start off with the match too? Wow. All right. So Mandy's coming out right now. Mandy. Oh, she seems like all business right now. She's not doing her normal little strut or anything. I like that. That's some good attention to detail here. She shouldn't be strutting out here and just doing everything that she normally does. Mandy's looking like all business right now. Is she gonna beat Sonya? I don't think so. Sonya's gonna do some dastardly stuff to her.
It's all come down to this. In this business, it's very hard to make a very close, honest, real friend. That's what Sonya and Mandy had for over 5 years.
They did. They did have a pretty good relationship, it seemed, but obviously there was some dissension between them. All right, and out comes Sonya. Oh boy, she looks kind of like Brie Bella a little bit, right? Not in this picture, but in her get-up she's wearing with her hair down and everything. She looks a little bit like Brie. Now they're showing what happened last Friday on SmackDown.
Well, Carmen's a bitch, bring it on.
Ooh.
And it allowed Carmella to pick up the win and qualify. But what happened
La la
after the
la.
match was
The one hit's in the building. Eli's in the building. What's up? Cash is in the building. Mo is over here. We Rupped. Big Red. What is going on, guys? Ringmaster.
That was just a preview.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Mo, he gave bits, but it was at the beginning, so it didn't get to show up. So let's make it show up. Let's make it show up while we're waiting for this theme song to end. Oh yeah. Mo, yeah. My Moundertaker. Wait, Moundertaker? Oh yeah. Gotta make sure to mute the rest of that because the WWE seems to claim that every time it plays, even though it's only like a 10-second little clip. They have one of the most aggressive bots. It's crazy. Dang. Yo, Mandy Rose is really going after Sonya Deville. She already took her down.
Sonya Deville looking for a breather.
What's up? What's up?
Almost frantic pace.
Conman sent you. That's awesome of him.
Sure that Sonya Deville,
Conman's
the
a cool
fighter,
dude. Very
is
cool dude.
expecting this out of Mandy Rose. With a sinister grin on the face of Sonya Deville.
Sonya wishes that she wishes she was Victoria. I want to get first, but it looks like someone got a lot of bits. Yeah. New Zealand, he blew it up, man. He really blew it up. Anything helps though, man. I'm sure you wanna be first. I saw you got a 5-star on Animal Crossing. I bet you that was tough. Uh-oh. Now Sonya is taking control of this match. Like a leaping knee to the face of Mandy. Dolph, you better get out here, man. It looks like she's going to actually mess up your... I don't want to say your girl. Your wannabe girl. Oh my goodness. Nice takedown by Sonya. Sonya's definitely been improving.
Stop for a second, Mandy. Do you really think you're better than me? Because you're embarrassing yourself right now.
You're embarrassing yourself. It's a match or just a fight? It's a match. Why are they having this match? Just to finally give them a... I would have thought they would have had this at Money in the Bank.
Look at this. Sonya Deville is toying with Mandy right now.
I would have thought they would have put this at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but maybe that's what's going to happen here. Maybe there's going to be some sort of weird, like, tearing off her fake eyelashes.
Right off her face.
We know you're literally nothing without your looks. So let's just make you ugly too.
Maybe there's going to be some sort of screwy finish here, and then they will have a match at Money in the Bank. 'Cause like I was saying when we started the stream here, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, I'm excited for it, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of matches on that fight card as of right now. There's the tag team match for the Smackdown tag team titles. There's the men and the women's Money in the Bank match, which is happening at the same time, so that's basically one match. There's Braun versus Bray. There's Seth versus Drew. And that's all that's been announced so far, I think. I don't think maybe on the day they'll be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the Street Profits are taking on the Viking Raiders." Because the Viking Raiders just beat the Street Profits. Oh, leaping knee by Mandy. Is there any other match that you guys have heard of? I haven't heard of anything else. They're going to announce it on the live stream or something? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness.
Deeply betrayed by her once best friend.
That's so weird to me. You can put somebody's head into like steel steps and everything. It doesn't count as a disqualification.
And now, much like last week, it's this time Mandy Rose driving Deville into the steps. All fair in love and war. Turnabout's fair play. And now is
Yep,
Deville,
that's revenge right there.
Mandy Rose now to a point that we've never seen her at before.
Uh-oh.
Mandy Rose now
Mandy teeing up, throwing Sonya over the announce table.
Sonya Deville sent flying over our table.
Wow, she tossed her so hard she just flew all the way over the announce table. Oh. She just flies over the table. Sonya, man, she got some air there. Oh yeah, Sheamus might fight Jeff Hardy. Yeah. Leon Ruff.
I've never seen this much emotion from Mandy Rose. She is furious.
Let's go!
Mandy is angry. She is inspired, and she's about to dispatch of her former best
Pedigree?
friend. Deville able to counter at least momentarily, and a knee caught.
What was that? Oh, nice roll up. Oh, she had the tights. Wow. Sonya with the roll up victory. She had the tights though. And now Sonya's just running off. She got what she wanted. She beat Mandy here. Kind of a quick match here. They didn't even go to commercial, did they? Was there a commercial break? I don't even think there was a commercial break. I guess that's what it takes. You got to put two two girls in their opening match to not go to commercial before the match before the match ends. All right, face to face tonight, Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt.
At the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event, Bray Wyatt, Strowman, Wyatt, face to face tonight. And this Sunday,
Bray Wyatt's got little like butterflies buzzing around him in his picture, and they're actually animated. 8-man tag team match up next. Oh boy. No, I count more than 8 here. Am I just not counting right? It looked like 9 men. Looks like a 9-man match to me. Acid Crazy in the house. And they promote the greatest ladder matches, but just name their tip-top stars. An 8-man tag, yeah, coming up here. Looks like it's the Forgotten Sons and Miz and Morrison on the same team, but then on the opposite team, it's looking like the New Day and 2 members of Lucha House Party. Ay. This is gonna be an all-out war. Can they even have this many people in one match right now? I don't know if that's possible. I got Elated. What's Elated? What does that mean? What is the meaning of this? What do you mean? Where's RVD? Did they show him? It's commercial break time, by the way, guys. Said that there's a greatest ladder matches. They're gonna show. Is that gonna be a show that they have on Fox? Must have missed the advertisement. Sonya Deville pulls off the win over Mandy Rose. I wonder what the thinking behind that was. They're probably gonna have a rematch at Money in the Bank. I don't know if I particularly want to see that, unless it's gonna have some more like of the Otis and Dolph story mixed into it. Then I'd be okay with it, but kind of not the addition to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something savage, something good. Hopefully the hacker shows up. What do you guys think? You think the hacker's going to show up tonight, or will he show up at Money in the Bank, or do you think they're going to save that for some other time? There was a pretty okay ladder match, right? I thought there was a pretty okay ladder match. I thought it was between Charlotte and Becky. Didn't Charlotte and Becky have a pretty dang good ladder match, and it was to find out who was gonna face off against Ronda Rousey or something like that. I remember that match being pretty dang good. But yeah, most of the women's ladder matches are kind of like, eh. You think there'll be a hacker promo? I'd love to see that. They really need to get going on this hacker thing. I'm all for a slow build, but there's no build. There's been nothing. It's just like little blips. And then one of the little blips was on Backstage. Like a lot of people watch that. It's like, come on, man. You're gonna do it where I can see it. Do it where people are gonna see it. I guess that's a way to kind of get people to think that big things are also gonna happen on Backstage. Maybe there's a way to try to like up the ratings for Backstage. Woods could be the hacker. Didn't look like Xavier Woods to me. Remember, we got to see the hacker's hand, and he didn't look like a darker individual. Xavier Woods is pretty dark. He's got pretty dark skin tone. I know he's been he's been inside a lot. Maybe he lost some of his tan. Maybe it was him. I got elated. Classify myself as obsolete. Obsolete. That's what getting elated means? I thought those were 2 separate things. Isn't that 2 separate things? You fade away and classify yourself as thrown in an ice chest. You put in the ice chest and come out with a different outfit on. All right, now they're showing what's been happening between the Lucha Lucha House Party and Miz and Morrison. Yep. That's the second kind of. Oh, this is the first upset, and then the second one was the New Day getting beat by the Forgotten Sons.
People at home, don't you dare be sour.
That's getting deleted.
Famous 8-time champs and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. We're getting set for
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
tag team matchup tonight.
Guys, I've heard that it's a new day. Here, the New Day, 8-time tag team champs and your current SmackDown champions. They will be defending their title at Money in the Bank in a four-way title match. Them, I think the Lucha House Party, Miz and Morrison, and who else? The Forgotten Sons?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the 40th anniversary of Make-A-Wish, WWE and Make-A-Wish.
WW. All right, Kofi and Big E. Let's check it out. Kofi and Big E. All right, let's get them. And then out comes Lucha House Party. There's going to be a lot of people to fit in this ring over here. Johnny Drip Drip. What a name. Julio, what's up, man? WW. No, the SmackDown doesn't come on the WWE Network. It comes on Fox in the United States. Whatever your local Fox station is. Lucha House Party. Lince Dorado. And Gran Metalik. All right, let's get Lince out here. Lince Dorado. Uh-oh. He's all the way in the back. I see you. He's trying to hide. All right, let's put him right there. And Gran Metalik. Where the heck has Kalisto been at? Is he injured or something? This guy's been MIA. I got a new picture of Gran Metalik. See if I can put that up here in a second. Mine's on Sky Channel 5. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like I was saying, that's you're not in the United States. You heard Kalisto's injured, or Carlito. Who's Carlito? You talking about the dude who spits the apple at people? Sons of Anarchy is here. Sons of Anarchy, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna put Jackson Riker, even though he's not gonna wrestle. It's like the least wrestling dude on the payroll. It's Fox free, yes. Yeah, it's just your local Fox, man. Just your local Fox station. The one your Fox News comes on. So basically, they're giving us this match right now, and then we're going to see it again on Sunday. I don't like it when they do that. I don't like it when they do that. It just makes it seem like, okay, well, why am I watching it now? Or why am I going to watch it then? I already saw it. Miz and Morrison. John Morrison. There we go. All right, John Morrison. And I guess I'll put the Miz. I love it when I bring somebody up and they happen to be like so far in the back and you can just kind of see their eyes a little bit, like they're just hiding. That's funny to me. I don't know why. All right, we have begun. Kofi versus Miz to start things off.
That fact when Miz and Morrison didn't have to lose under normal circumstances. And this is Miz and Kofi Kingston starting things off in this 8-man.
They shouldn't have him because he's hurt. He doesn't stop being part of the group just because you're hurt.
You're supposed to be an unbiased journalist, yet here you are, rah-rah fanboy, no New Day, no.
He's been there for, what, 7 of their title reigns? Say he's a pretty established member of the group with or without him out here at the moment. Yo, Irish. Uh-oh. Irish with the donation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got copyright music. Uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. I'm live on YouTube right now, so I can't play any music that might have a record company to it or anything. They'll get me. I will definitely play it after Grapple Chat. Oh, I'll play it. I will. Just gotta remind me. Just can't play it right now. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm definitely gonna play it later. I just can't do it right now because some of these companies get real. You know, I'm not saying that would happen. It's just it's a thing I gotta look out for. Thank you very much for the donation, though. Just make sure to remind me after Grapple Chat so I can play it when I'm off the YouTubes. Don't want Susan getting me. Susan's out here, man. Susan's out here in these YouTube streets. Thank you so much, Irish, with the donation. Nice. Okay, it put your name on the desk too. Very, very nice. Very gracious of you, man. What was I about to do? Forgot what I was about to do. I was gonna look up that. Oh, I was gonna look up that Grand Meth leak picture and see if I have that.
I want you at home to know
my hand is touching your hand
for this gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe.
Might not be here till after work. Got an hour and a half. Till work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on tonight. We shall see. But gosh, man, what can I do about this? Well, it stays in my records here, so you'll just have to remind me next time that I'm like streaming and you're here. That way I can play it, because I want to hear it. Irish has got some good taste in music. Yeah, see, I do have a new picture of Grandma to leak. Here it is. Boom. It looks a lot meaner in this picture. There we go. Yeah, it stays in my records here, so I can just replay it as soon as we have time. And Big Falcon Tink, thank you for hosting, man. It's a commercial break right now, so they're just showing me about the controversial 5G the new technology they came out with that I don't think anybody was really asking for. 5G, baby. Didn't you want this? I remember when 4G was a thing because people were like, dang, that's so. The 3G is meh. But I really haven't heard people complaining about 4G. They just came out with it. Some local brothers. All right, we're going to see. We're definitely going to see. Hopefully someone turns heel on a New Day. That would make it interesting. Yeah. I just hope it's done well. If they ever do break up, or if somebody on their squad turns heel, I hope it's done in a way that makes sense, and it's done in a way where they've thought about it ahead of time, and it's not just to get ratings or just to mix stuff up for a second, and then they're back together in like 2 months.
Suns have taken over, Corey.
All right, we're back to it.
Incredibly impressive since arriving here on Friday Night Smackdown. All three members realize what is at stake at Money in the Bank.
Nice leapfrog by Big E.
Look at the power of Big E.
Uh-oh.
Turning things around into an abdominal stretch. Now Big E looking to have fun, and Cutler comes into the ring and blasted out by Big E. Runs into an elbow.
Jeez, man. Wesley Blake just got super smashed by a back elbow from Big E.
And the New Day, the current tag team champions, covered now by Kofi, kick out by Blake at 2.
Oh,
Again,
nice assisted leg drop. Looked a little bit painful. It looked like Kofi landed right on the chest of Blake.
WWE Network for New Day's tag team titles.
Yep, this Sunday. See this exact same match. 2 days from now. Be here. See this exact same match. Call him Riker. Dude, I hope that's the change that they do. I hope Riker's involved. Hopefully Riker gets to actually wrestle on Sunday.
By Kingston, I think Big E's gonna follow suit.
And Big E, the near 300-pounder, delivers the splash. Meanwhile, tags have been made.
Man, can you imagine Big E just
allows the double team by the Lucha House
just
Party.
pancaking your chest?
And the Lucha House Party
Nice stuff from Lucha House Party.
Handless
Handless headbutt, flying headbutt. How is Blake kicking out all this? Blake just got destroyed.
This is an opportunity for all four of these
Big
teams
Rudd, what's
to
up?
get more
Big Rudd has joined us on
familiar with their
YouTube,
opponents at
on the
Money in
tube.
Bank. This is as much about experiencing the
He'll most
opposition
likely
as it is
clean
gaining
house like at
momentum.
TakeOver. That would be cool. I could deal with that. As long as he gets involved and does something, man. It's so weird for him to be out here and being the most physically impressive. Oh my goodness. Yo, what? Oh, it's time. After all is said and done, you got your present, and it's the one. It's a chair in a box. Oh, yes, yes. Yo, Sethy. Thank you so much for the present. I wasn't expecting anything. Sethy, $14.99.
I don't understand why those claims, as you emphasize, are so
Holy
unsubstantiated.
Sethy.
You can't argue with it. The Miz is an A-list Hollywood superstar.
That's my Cena notification. I love it. It is epic.
I mean, maybe
Dude, Sethy, thank you so much.
And there's Morrison now, the legal
You're
man,
definitely the
double
chat
teamed
champ
by
for
Miz
that
and
one right
Morrison.
there.
Kofi into the corner. Here comes
Holy
Miz, whipped
moly.
into the corner as well. And John Morrison now, the legal man,
$14.99.
picks Kofi out of clean air. And Morrison, tremendous athletic ability.
Yes, yes,
There's the
Dudley.
knee.
You heard right. It was the John Cena one, the one you
Covered
like.
by John Morrison.
Yes, Dudley. It was him.
Kick out so deceptively quick.
It was Sethy. Sethy did it.
Morrison is a truly amazing athlete.
Where is
The same
he?
Could be
He's-
said for Kofi Kingston.
He's
Everybody
not here.
involved
He's
in this
he's
matchup.
he's on the
Morrison's
internet.
Just on a different plane.
And here comes
No, Dudley's not in the camera.
225-pound Steve.
No matter how close you look, you're not gonna be able to
Bold,
see him.
determined, intense individual.
I do know what you can see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude. Yo, it's like its own little remix.
Trouble right now.
And here comes
I gotta
Wesley
find out where
Blake.
the other notification is on this.
You got Blake, Cutler, Morrison, and Miz.
He's not in
all
the camera, Dudley.
surrounding the former WWE champion, now one half of the tag
Sethy,
team
thank you
champions.
so much, dude. Lights it up and then he leaves. He's like, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Fired up, talking
I
trash
gotta put
to
the other
everybody.
boss
Blake
battle up here.
continues to control Kofi
Goodness
Kingston.
gracious.
And I think a lot of people are
Thank you,
discounting
thank you,
the
thank you, dude.
motivation possessed right now by Miz and
Gotta
Morrison.
put the other
You
boss
don't
battle up.
have to agree with them, but the fact is, Miz and Morrison are motivated
Where is it?
to once again sit atop the throne in the Smackdown Tag Team
Kingston.
Division.
And now Miz pays for it as Kofi catches him. Wesley Blake knocking Kingston off the apron. And now Blake gonna fly. Suicide dive.
There we go. Yes, you definitely get to be the boss for right now. Thank you so much. Dude, yes. Sleeping is what I'd rather do than watch this match, dude. Why are they doing this? This is that like pointless type of thing where it's like, dude, you literally just told us we're gonna see this match on Sunday, and yet you're gonna have like a 15-minute match out of it? Why? The heck are you doing? What is the thinking behind that? How about you just save it for Sunday and just have like 2 of these guys fight or something?
And now Blake gonna fly. Suicide dive.
Blake with a weird suicide dive through the bottom ropes and almost cracks his neck against the barricade. All right, there we go. Wow, dude. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't. Man, I'm sure these guys are gonna pull off a pretty cool looking match, but come on, man. Ratings decrease, yeah, for sure. Absolutely for sure. Just have like the Forgotten Sons pull off like give him like a little gimmick match or something. Have the Forgotten Sons versus the New Day in like a table match right now. Do something instead of the exact same thing that you're gonna try to tell me is something that I should pay for the network for on Sunday. I want Corey Graves to make a comeback. I've seen him wrestle. I didn't really see what was that great about him. I liked his attitude more than his wrestling. What did you like about him? What did you like about him? Why do you want him to come back? What do you think he would bring to the table? It'd be cool if Paige would come back. I thought she was going to come back for a little while. Thanks for keeping me awake. Hey, I got to do it. This match ain't gonna. All these guys are talented, okay? I'm not talking trash about the people involved. I'm just saying like this. It's like I don't want to see the match right now because I know that it's going to be for the title in just a few days or just in like 2 days. His theme. Him teaming with Pac was epic. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen him wrestle. I saw him wrestle Seth and stuff, but I don't know. I liked his attitude. I think that would be something that he could maybe bring. There's a bunch of wrestlers out here that don't have much. They don't like exude much of an attitude. They just kind of come out. So yeah, I could kind of agree with you on that. Just his natural way of being out there seemed like something that is kind of missing. Next week will be one member from each team in a fatal 4-way. Yep, you know that. You know it's what they're gonna do. And then the week after that, it'll be the other member from the team in another fatal 4-way. Like the cheapest, easiest booking is like just add water booking. Instant booking, just add water. What did you do last week? Oh, just add water. Subtract 2 people. Subtract a person from each team. And it'll be for the title again next week. Oh, man. That's funny.
Team action continues on Friday
All right.
Smackdown.
8-man tag team match with 9 people out here. I'm giving this match so much crap, but I'm sure it's going to turn out okay. Nice springboard. Springboard kick by Morrison. Morrison's so silky smooth out here. Could just give us a promo package or Forgotten Sons. They could just or just have New Day like doing a watch along for it. You know, have the New Day commenting from backstage on the match, but they're like in the weight room lifting weights while they're commenting on it or something. Dude, you could do so many things, man.
Miz and Morrison in a fatal
I actually like this match. Yeah, it's probably an okay match, man. It's just we're gonna see it again in 2 days, and it's gonna actually be for the title in 2 days. So many things they could do instead of giving us the exact same match.
And Kofi now blocked by the Forgotten Sons from
to his
corner to make a tag.
Kofi able to turn the beat around a little bit. Like sent to the outside. Kofi, ooh. No, Kofi smartly gets under the incoming attack by Cutler. Oh, Miz looks like he's got an abrasion on his leg. Hopefully he's all right.
Beautiful situation.
Oh, goodness. Big E put right into the steel steps, and the steel steps get dislodged from their position by like a good 3 feet. SOS to Miz.
Kofi can't capitalize.
Kofi might have got the worst of that.
Kofi needs to make a tag and a back.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The greatest ladder matches. Yeah, they're not showing an RVD. That sucks. Cruiserweight Classic, dude. Yeah. You got to see that interview with the Revolt. I do have to see that. There's supposedly going to be an AEW video game. Heck yeah, see Griff. They told us about that like I don't know, like 4 months ago, something like that. That has definitely been confirmed. Hopefully they take their time and make it worth looking at. Oh, nice stunner. double stunner by Lince Dorado. Clears the ring except for Morrison.
And the Lucha House Party have been on quite the roll over the past number of weeks.
Okay.
They could be your new tag champs.
Got kicks to the head.
Balance.
Wow.
Roll through, sunset,
Wow.
picks it up to put Morrison away.
Front flip. How did he do
Kick
that?
out of 2.5.
You know, Grand Metalik.
Volumes about the toughness of John Morrison.
A front flip off the top rope, lands in a powerbomb position, and then turns it into a sunset flip. Oh my goodness.
Mikey Morrison.
That's got to be it. No way Morrison recovers from that.
Metalik off the
Whoa.
second rope, moonsault connecting.
Dude.
Now Lince Dorado to the top rope.
Lucha House Party looking like $1 million bucks out here. Incredible shooting star press. And they break it up.
Cutler and Blake coming
Wow.
to the aid of John Morrison. Metalik sent hard to the outside.
That was some good stuff by both members of the Lucha House Party.
Here tonight in this 8-man tag team
Looking
match,
very
Kingston
threatening at the
jumped
end
over
here,
top
or
rope
near the end.
along with
Hopefully
Blake.
this is near
Kofi
the end.
able to hang on.
Here comes Big E.
And Cutler caught by the powerhouse. Bang,
Oh,
what a
goodness.
double team.
Big E with the lawn dart. Ooh.
Blake made him pay,
Kofi
bounced him
tugged
face
off the
first,
apron.
sends
Face
Big E
first
over
off
the
the
top
apron he
rope.
goes.
Blake looking to capitalize outside. Look at Cutler on the apron.
Oh
The
no.
apron to Big E, stomping him into the floor.
Oh, Big E is done. I think that's the move that beat the New Day last week. Oh my goodness. Power bombs Kofi Kingston on top of Big E.
Inside the ring, a drop kick by Metalik.
Grand Metalik headed up top.
Metalik all the way up.
Oh no. John Morrison puts an end to that.
Lince Dorado off the second rope.
Lince with the roll up.
Shoulders down.
I was
kick
about
out
to say,
at
if it ends
two.
like that, then
Morrison
what the
missed
heck?
with
What the heck were we
Dorado
watching
rolled
for?
up Morrison again and another kick out.
Lince is wearing his finest Rey Mysterio looking pants.
In this tag team matchup,
Oh,
Morrison,
nice.
though,
Morrison
able
puts
to
him up
gain
into it.
control.
Oh
my
goodness.
God.
What the
Nice
hell do you
stuff.
even call
I
that?
have no
Leaping
idea, but
back
I know what I'm gonna call this.
torture
And
rack
Morrison hits
driver.
the top rope.
Leaping back,
Morrison, Starship Pain
oh,
lands
no.
at his feet.
Good
Landed kind of
Lord.
awkward. Dude, why are they giving us all this right now?
Lindsay's aware of it. Oh, my
Oh goodness, Frankensteiner.
poison
How
rock
is Morrison
connect.
surviving? Meanwhile, Miz
Skull crushing finale. Oh, that's done with.
Miz cover. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? It is.
That's done. Miz wins it. Wow.
Here are your winners, The Miz, John Morrison, and the
That was some good stuff, man. What a good ending to that match. Just incredible action at the end there. Makes me wonder what they're gonna do on Sunday. What more could they bring? These guys just wow. They definitely turned my opinion of this match around. I guess they were just needing to make the match kind of long to fill some time, because the way that ended was definitely action packed. Blockbusters. I liked it. They turned me around at the end there. I will say that was worthy. That was worth a watch. I'll give it a 3. Was about to get like a 1. Skull crushing finale. Like, he really did it to Lince too. He got him all the way up in the air and brought him right down on his face. Wow. Bad guys. The bad guys win. But now Miz and Morrison, they're talking to the Forgotten Sons, but they might not be on the same page anymore.
Lacey Evans tags with Tamina to take on the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley and the boss Sasha Banks tonight.
Did they update Miz's theme song?
Daniel Bryan, Drew Gulak, and a partner of their choosing versus King Corbin, Cesaro.
Sounds like they updated Miz's theme song. Did you guys notice that?
The king has arrived.
Ah, King Corbin.
King Corbin this Sunday, you will compete in the most unique Money in the
Sounded
Bank
like they
ladder
updated the
match in
guitars and the
history.
singing of
But
that song.
Tonight I'm teaming with two assassins. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. And we're going up against Daniel Bryan and his stupid coach, Drew Gulak. Have you seen what we did to those two these last 2 weeks? Have you seen it? We beat them down so bad. And then we made them kiss the feet of the king. So who's going to want to be their partner? Do you have any idea?
Oh yeah, mystery
Yeah,
partner.
I don't think anybody. So you know what I'm doing? I'm looking past tonight, and I'm looking straight to Money in the Bank. I'm looking at all the competitors that I will have in that match. And I'm thinking of all the ways that I'm going to torture them
mystery
all
partner
the way
tonight
through the
for
halls of WWE headquarters.
Daniel Bryan and
I mean,
Drew
who do we
Gulak.
have? Oh, we have Rey Mysterio. I want to see how far Rey can fly. Maybe it's off the roof, across the street. And then we have Aleister Black. He hides behind the doors. Well, I don't mind knocking on each and every one of the doors in the WWE offices until I find him. We all know he doesn't want to fight me. And then you have Otis. I mean, you have Otis. That fat idiot is not going to get off the ground floor. And if he does, he's probably going to clog the elevator shafts like he clogs his arteries.
Oh my goodness.
And you know
Yo,
what?
talking that
He's gonna
trash,
feel just
Baron?
like
Dang,
his girlfriend,
Baron.
Mandy Rose. A
Wait a
loser.
minute. It's Kayla. Kayla's
I
the
think- you know what?
the interviewer.
Yep, I think I can already feel that fresh air filling my lungs atop the WWE headquarters as King Money in the Bank.
Dude, Corbin. He's getting so much better. Like, have you guys noticed? He's getting so much better. Like, from when he first debuted on the main roster, with his belly button out, with his belly button out and stuff. He had a cool theme song, but from the belly button Corbin to now, it's night and day, dude. He's so good. It's like the best heel they got. I came to see Jeff Hardy. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I want to see what's going to happen tonight. Gosh, man, I hope we see the Hacker too. Okay, I'm back excited again. That match was taking it out of me, man. But it upgraded. It upgraded. Aw, Baby Yoda. Do I have Baby Yoda? Let me see. Do I have Baby Yoda? I think we should always have Baby Yoda on the screen here. Who here still has Disney Plus? You guys gotten rid of it, or you still got it? Where's my Baby Yoda at? Baby Yoda, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, there it goes. I found him. If there isn't no more words, we riot. Well, they just played his other theme song right now. They didn't play no more words. There we go. Baby Yoda. Maybe I can find the actual Baby Yoda now. Yes, Baby Yoda versus King Corbin, guys. You got it here first. You still got it, Cody? What are you watching on there? Is there anything original on there besides the Mandalorian? Have they come out with any of those? I haven't been keeping up with it, so that's part of the reason I'm asking you guys. Because I want to know, have they come out with any episodes of the WandaVision or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or any of those shows that they're the Loki show, or are there any like trailers for those that are like exclusive trailers on there? Anything like that, or is it still just some vault stuff?
Ah, at last, a host with class.
Yeah, Dudley, baby Yoda's here. Oh, you want him to come down? Okay, hang on. Baby Yoda, you come down here. Why are you trying to beat him up? No, Dudley, no. Dudley, stop. Dudley, stop. No. Dudley, what's that about? He's not cuter than you. He says he thinks that people think he's cuter than you. He's not. He's not, Dudley. You're the one. Okay? You're the one. Baby Yoda, see what you've done. Well, you don't have your own Disney Plus show yet because he's part of an established franchise that goes back like years and years and years and years. If you well, I'll try. Okay, I'll try. I'll email somebody at Disney and see if they can make you your own Disney Plus. We can call it the Dudley Lorian. The Dudley Lorian. Yeah, the Dudley Lorian. Remember you had the helmet before? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, Dudley Lorian. What happened? Oh, okay. They just showed the SmackDown stage and then it just faded out. I was like, whoa, what happened? Thought the hacker was here. High School Musical, and George and Star Wars and a couple of kid movies. So there's not really anything like brand new on there at the moment. Because the Mandalorian, they already finished the first season, right?
Doing to help other people putting her health at risk.
I gotta mute this. You know they always play some copywritten inspirational music. Real heroes. I do like how people are taping over the names on the back of their jerseys and stuff. Putting the names of local healthcare professionals and stuff like that. That's a really nice gesture. I appreciate it. It'd be real heroic of our government to just give us all like $2,000 a month to just stay at home right now and get this virus stomped out. Instead, they're like, let's reopen. That'll solve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one,
Yuck.
the only, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, let's go. It ain't no more words. And do they not have the rights to that song anymore or something? Is that his song? Did he make that? I have so many questions. All right, Baron, you gotta go, man. Get out of here. Brother Jeffrey is here. I knew he'd come. He's not wearing face paint. That's his song? He made it? Oh, okay. Well, what the heck then? Maybe he just doesn't like it. Does he? That's the only other thing I could think of. Maybe he just doesn't like that song more than this one. Or maybe they're just trying to be like as nostalgic as possible, and they think nobody remembers that other song or something.
Ups and downs, but also getting
I
to
hear
relive
what's his name is
every
weird like
electric
that.
moment. So with all the history that you've made and all the
Kevin Dunn. I
championships
hear
that
he's
you've
weird
won,
like that.
what do you still have left to prove?
I'm not sure, but you know, Renee, I've climbed some tall mountains here in WWE, and I've swanton bombed off of most of them to lower lows than a lot of people will ever know. But here I am. I mean, I'm back. Every low has taught me how to get back up. Every low has taught me that I am a survivor.
Talking about jumping
and I know
off
there's a lot of
stuff
tough SOBs at
being a
home right now
high
watching
flyer.
this.
Who cares, Jeff?
That know exactly what I'm talking about.
Sheamus is
Doing
backstage
some
talking
surviving
trash.
of their own. Usually, they're all around us, surrounding me, cheering me on to do something completely insane. Trust me, I can still hear your voices. Hardy, 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 Hardy! You have stuck with me through my entire career. So tonight I'm here to ask you to stick with me for one more good run in WWE. Because in my heart, I know I'm not done yet.
Where are you, man? Huh?
This is my last chance.
This is what people have been waiting for the last 4 weeks. Listen to this.
Oh, dang, Sheamus. Sheamus is talking that trash.
Renee, I'm very surprised that Sheamus hasn't shown up to interrupt me yet. He said he was going to be here. So, Sheamus, where are you, man? I can feel your energy, your intensity. I've been watching you. I know you're watching me. Come on.
You might regret that. You might regret that.
I cannot wait.
Dude, I hope this happens at Money in the Bank so much. This would be a great addition to that fight card.
Saddest thing I have ever seen in the WWE. The adrenaline junkie comes crawling back to the ring, begging his dealers for just one more sip off the bottle. And they're not even here to give him a pity swig. Jeff, who the hell do you think still cares about you? Now, nobody's going to say it's your face because you're a legend. But I will. Those fans, those tough SOBs you've been pandering to, sure, they love that high-flying maniac who competed in the first TLC match, the fearless champion who was Triple Crown, Grand Slam, and I was also on every other single title under the sun. But they're tired of you. They're tired of the suspensions, the releases, the no-shows, and most of all, they're tired of the wasted second chances.
Wow, Sheamus. To be such a hater, you sure do know a lot about me, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Jeff, that's the sad part.
Oh. Sad part. What is the sad part?
Do know a lot about me, man.
Oh, Jeff, that's the sad part.
No. Don't do this to me. Don't you dare do this to me. You're doing it to me, aren't you? I trusted you. I trusted you. That's the sad part.
Jeff, unlike you, man, I'm not afraid of the hard truths. See, everybody seems to know that Jeff Hardy's next failure is right around the corner. Everybody but Jeff Hardy. Now, since I've come back,
Jeff Hardy,
I've been sniffing out SmackDown's weakest flames. And yours has been barely burning for far too long. It's time for me to put it out.
Uh-oh.
Now Sheamus is marching down to the ring.
Michael Cole's just hyped that Sheamus isn't after him anymore.
Sheamus gonna try to put out the fight.
Oh my goodness. Sheamus just catches a double-footed dropkick right to the face. Jeff Hardy actually able to strike back. Nice. Oh, Whisper in the Wind. Beautifully done. Oh, twist of fate. Dang, Sheamus looking actually mortal for the first time in months. No way, not from there. Wow. Dude, that might have been one of the furthest Swanton bombs I've ever seen him do. He jumped like a third of the ring. Wow. Yo, he's actually been working out in his time off, I guess. That's not a move that you're just going to hit. Wow. That was a good showing, but Sheamus is already back up, so Sheamus is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in this little feud here. But Jeff definitely looks put together. He's not like, he didn't come back looking like how Dean looked like when he came back, all just like huge. But he definitely looks well put together, like he does care about this run here. I'm very, very happy to see that. This could be good, man. This could be very good. Up next, the face-to-face between Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. Samon, what's up, Samon? And George Hunter, what's up? What is up? Well, I'm disappointed. What are you disappointed in? What did you want? What were you expecting? Why are you disappointed? What do I think of WWE 2K Battlegrounds being on the Switch? If the Switch can handle it, then I'm fine with it. I don't want the thing about games coming out on the Switch is I feel like if the game runs well and it looks basically the same as the other console versions, then I'm all for people being able to pay the same price. But if you're getting such a lackluster version of a game that doesn't run in any sort of like a presentable resolution, and every time you put like more than 3 characters in a match, it just slows down to like 12 frames a second, and their main selling point is, well, you can take it with you though. It's like, nah, dude, the game should be less expensive on the Switch if they're not going to have as many features or run as well. It's basically like selling a Pinto for the same price as a Ferrari. It's like, there's a reason they don't cost the same amount of money. It's because one has a higher performance. You know, you want to pay more money for more quality, for more features, something that runs smoother, runs better. So as long as the game runs well, then I'm all for it, man. More people who can play a game, the better. Especially if it has something like crossplay, and I can play against people who have it on the Switch, or I can play against people who have it on Xbox One or something. That could be cool. Because that's something wrestling games haven't had for a while, is that cross-play ability. I think that would be fun. Who remembers 2K18? Because it looks like a kid game. That's what I'm saying, though. If it doesn't run well, then they should definitely charge less, or just don't do it. Because if that game can't run well on there, then they need to start figuring out how to charge less money for it. Shouldn't be a full price game. What am I thinking about this feud? I'm getting psyched. I'm getting excited because one of the things that I feel SmackDown in particular has been lacking is star power. And Jeff Hardy and Sheamus they're definitely Hall of Famers. I don't know anybody who's going to argue against that. I know there's some people who don't like Sheamus as much as I do, but he has been such a piece of the fabric of the WWE since he showed up, you know, and some of that has to do with the fact that I think he's like really good friends with Triple H, but he's done a good job, man. He's always looked like $1 million. He's gotten better at promos. He feels like a big deal. And also, and Jeff Hardy, I mean, it speaks for itself. The guy's a freaking legend. So I'm all for it, man. I think that SmackDown has been lacking star power a lot. So it's nice to see something like this, especially since Raw's got Edge and Randy, you know. Oh, we're getting an Undertaker promo package? Oh, it's for that documentary is coming up this Sunday.
Yeah, how much pain he's in physically.
What he was willing to sacrifice. Father Time catches all of us. So when is the time?
The Undertaker.
He knows the end is near, but it's hard to do.
Yeah, if he keeps doing these like cinematic matches, he could keep wrestling for another 10, 15 years.
A match befitting the Undertaker, that's what separates being good and great and being a legend.
Brock, so what's up, dude? Welcome back. Okay, so yeah, this Sunday after Money in the Bank, the Undertaker. I'm probably going to be watching that along with you guys as well.
WWE Performance Center in Orlando.
Are you ready? Guys, are you ready? I'm ready. Uh-oh, here comes Braun Strowman, the most powerful Pokemon of all. Braun Strowman. Remember when he was the elf? Remember that advertisement? What was it? It was just like it's like a thing that WWE put out one Christmas where he was a giant elf. I'm addicted to a show called Mountain Monsters. Mountain Monsters. I think I've heard of that. I got very into a show, what was it called? Where they like hunt Bigfoot and stuff. I probably shouldn't have been as into it as I was, but it was just so funny because they were these hick dudes, but such weird shenanigans would come up, but they played it seriously. Like one of the guys was like, "I can feel it in my bones," and he was like serious. Oh no, it's not Bray, it's Braun.
With the Wyatt family. But if Bray Wyatt thinks that he created me and I owe him all my success, well, then he's even more deranged than he looks.
That's Mountain Monsters. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Then he should be even more threatened by me now. And that's why he's been trying to give me gifts and talking to me through his puppets in his fun house. Like I said last week, Bray, if you've got something to say to me, then say it to my face.
Gonna come out? Hey, he's here. Hi, Bray. Hi.
In the flesh.
Bray is here. Hi, Bray. Do we watch some of the Braun Strowman strongman stuff? This guy he is legit. Super legit. He was picking up these gigantic 400-pound rocks just like nothing. He was like, eh. Do I think Jeff Hardy is going to be in 2K Battlegrounds? Yeah, they'd be dumb to leave him out.
It's really a shame it had to come to this. All they ever really wanted
They're
was
probably going to have like 60
to
or
say you're sorry.
60 or 70 of like the top superstars of all time in it.
Look, I don't owe you anything.
That's not true, Braun. You know that.
What I know is this Sunday, you're the one that's going to be sorry.
This is going to be truly very hard, Braun, because I've always cared about you. I know you, Braun. I mean, a good creator always knows his own creations, right? I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to do. And by golly, I know what's best for you.
Shut up. You don't know anything about me. You don't know how I think. You don't know what I'm going to say.
What I know is that you need to come home. You don't belong out there with the rest of them. I can show you how to be special, just like me. I just need to remove that burden right there that you're keeping around your waist so that you can come home. It's the only thing that's standing in your way. I need to get back that Universal Championship. I said I need to get the Universal Championship back.
Look, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to say get these hands to prove something to you.
And Bray just laughs about it. He's like, yeah, he said
it. You don't
it.
know how I think. You don't know how I work. You don't know me. At Money in the Bank, this all ends.
Oh, Braun. Our journey is just beginning. No. I don't want to spoil the fun, but please, allow me to give you a taste of things to come.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
He's got the black mask. He's got the black sheep mask.
Braun, take it. Try it on. And come back home. Come on, Braun.
Uh-oh.
Come home, Braun. Come home.
Braun actually looks scared.
Come home, dude.
Come home, Braun. Come home. Come home, Braun. Come home. Bray, I am home, and I've got the Universal Championship. And this Sunday, I'm gonna keep it, and you'll be stuck playing with your puppets. Bye.
Bye.
See you Sunday.
Bye. Braun says bye. I like it. I like it. Good promos. Braun's been good since he got this title, actually.
I tried.
This Sunday is going to be...
Bray just picked up the mic again and said he tried. Bye. I wonder what kind of match it's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna have like a pre-produced type of thing, like what they did with the Firefly Funhouse match or what they did with the Boneyard match. I wonder if it's gonna be pre-produced like that, like cinematic, or if it's just gonna be they come out to the ring and actually wrestle, get the wrestle on.
Mandy Rose, which is always
Otis is backstage.
The big man's mind tonight.
I don't mean to blindside you like this, but how's Mandy doing?
She's upset, which is gonna be okay.
Okay.
Hey, by any chance, did you happen to hear what King Corbin said about you earlier?
I was with Mandy. What did he say?
Let's take a walk. We'll talk about
a walk?
it. Yeah.
Hey.
Coming up next,
Frugu.
Lacey Evans and Tamina versus...
I am ready! Lacey Evans and Tamina versus Bayley and Sasha Banks coming up next after the commercial break. Drew Gulak, you gotta get smaller, man. You're looking way too big. There you go. There you go. Now you're better. Looks like Drugu and D-Bry University are trying to recruit Otis to be their mystery partner. Little strange that they would wait all week. They announced last week that they were going to have a mystery tag partner, and now they're just now like, oh, that was today? Oh, I thought we had like 2 weeks. Oh, man. Well, I guess we should get on that. What's up? This is very interesting. It's low budget? You think it's going to be a low budget match? You don't think they're going to spend a little bit of time? I'm going to remove one of your messages so you know not to spam my chat, dude. Alright, well, never mind then. You think it's going to be a low budget match? I don't know about that. I hope that they put a little bit into it. Bray Wyatt has been part of the reason that I've cared about WWE as much as I have in the past couple months. I mean, the Fiend character, the whole Firefly Funhouse thing, it was such a breath of fresh air when it came to originality and just something out of the ordinary, something out of the just out of the norm, and just looking forward to it. I think he's done such a good job that I would hope they don't go low budget on him, especially after all the money they've made. I heard that their stocks, well, not their stocks, but I heard that their earnings have been like through the roof. I heard that they've never had a more profitable year than last year. Bye, Gritty. See you Sunday. Yeah, this Smackdown has all 3 things I wanted. What? Jeff Hardy? Epic. A Fortnite concert starts in 4 minutes. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that. Give me a shout out. Hey, man. People earn their keep around here. You will get what you earn. Just stick around, man. Just hang out. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Chili dogs. Oh no, chill on the Caps. Jeff Hardy, Lacey Evans, and the Sons. I almost called them the Sons of Anarchy. Somebody called them that earlier, and now it's just gonna be stuck in my head. The Sons of Anarchy. You guys ever watched that show? I got kind of into that show for a little while. It's not a bad show. Steve Aoki? Is that his name? Aoki? Is that how you say it? Are you ready? Oh yeah, I can't even bring it up because I'm live on YouTube. I can't even do anything about it because if I listen to it, then I'll probably get a copyright strike because I'm pretty sure his music is copywritten. So I can't even bring it up. You guys will have to let me know about it. I guess I could keep it on mute. But how would I even get to it? Yeah, I'll bring it up here and just switch it over to the screen. I could do that. All right, let me try it. Let's do it. The progressive match flow. They should bring Flo out here and let her wrestle. Have her wrestle Bayley.
I will not be intimidated by a bunch of bratty, mean girls masquerading around.
Instead of resorting to name calling and cheap shots, me and you can carry ourselves as strong, kick-ass women that I know that we are.
I love how Tamina just turned around and caught Bayley by the throat. Like, nice try, no surprise attack. That was actually a really, really good spot right there. I love it. How she just goes.
And it is now boss time on Friday Night Smackdown.
It's so weird how Michael Cole just has these favorites. He loves Sasha Banks and he loves Roman Reigns, and everybody else gets announced normally. He's like, here comes Jeff Hardy, here comes this guy. But whenever it's Sasha and whenever it's Roman, he just explodes with enthusiasm. Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. We the best, y'all. Let's see. Where's Lacey? Yeah. Yeah. This is this could be an okay match. What is this jacket? Bailey looks like a Star Trek character right now. It's like somebody meeting the Federal, not the Federal, but like the Galactic Alliance. Yes, yes, y'all. I'm so fresh, y'all. I look like I stepped out of Star Trek, y'all. Where you at, Aunt Bailey? Oh, looks like Lacey Evans has a new augmented reality thing. Looks like an old war poster, like the pinup war poster, like we want you. It's gonna be a weird match. The men and the women wrestling at the same time, going up this this tower. I don't know. I feel sorry for the cameramen. I feel sorry for the people who got to like cut between the action. It's gonna be tough to keep track of. All right, where's Sasha? There she is. Sasha Banks. And here comes Tamina. I wish they'd give her a new outfit. I looks like a looks kind of like an apron, but then like a butcher's apron, but they cut off the like bottom sides of it. Really odd. And Lacey better win Money in the Bank. You really think Lacey's gonna win it? You said Bailey copied Matt Hardy's outfit. I'm not sure if she was wearing this last week. She might have had it last week too. I just wasn't paying attention. It'd be fun to see if she already had it. All right, so we got Lacey and Tamina tag teaming against Sasha Banks and Bailey. Hopefully they tease a little bit more of the breakup of Sasha Banks and Bailey here. I'd like to see that.
You know, talk about Tamina for a little bit, Corbin.
Oh, they are doing it. They're arguing about who's gonna start the match. They are teasing it. They were gonna play rock paper scissors, and Tamina just blasts them both with a clothesline.
What an opportunity! What a moment comes Sunday.
No doubt about it. You use the word talk. Let's talk about Tamina. That's one thing that Tamina is
2K
not
got a
concerned
feedback
with,
board.
is talking. Tamina
Really?
says very few words, brings very, very heavy artillery to each and every match.
And now Bailey and Sasha look to regroup and figure out what to do about Tamina. Not only tonight,
You should have
but
started
Sunday.
a Twitter. What?
This should provide some
Lacey Evans would class up the women's division on SmackDown, becoming a champ.
Maybe prepare. Tried to run interference, and Tamina did not allow Bailey to attack. But
I thought they were already going to give it to her a while ago.
Right to the face of Tamina. Innovative offense by the champ.
It's real strange when they gave her that title match and she just lost. I was like, oh, I guess that's over with. Seems to be over with for a little while.
That was a smart move by the champion. Tried to stop her own momentum and wasn't able to make it to Banks.
And there's
Oh.
the power of Tamina
So
that
scoop
Bailey's
slam.
going to have to contend with.
By the way, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody on YouTube for all the thumbs up, man. I didn't even ask for the thumbs up, and you guys already are blowing it up. Thank you so much for everybody who left a thumbs up on the video. And thank you everybody on Twitch hanging out, man. Being part of the hanging.
I don't believe Tamina realizes the
Hanging and banging.
The chop block from the champion.
Now, if Bray was holding up Alexa
wounded.
Bliss, maybe Braun would have tried it on.
to the face.
Oh.
And now Banks in, and look at Sasha
Oh,
Banks
dude,
go.
maybe that would be a good turn of events. Maybe Bray kidnaps Alexa Bliss and she's in the funhouse.
And Bailey look to isolate Tamina.
He said he didn't want to ruin the fun. He didn't want to ruin the surprise or whatever. So maybe there is more to the match that's happening this Sunday that we don't know about yet. That would be a cool little twist. And that would make Braun just, that would make him a wild animal in that match. If he knew that Alexa was kidnapped or in trouble, he would definitely be tossing Bray through windows and stuff.
You can't argue with the fact that, as you mentioned, Bayley is a
that could be a fun little angle. Ringmaster, you just inspired probably a better storyline than what's actually going to happen.
Working very well as a team.
Tamina has a long way to go to tag in the fresh.
I like Lacey in general. She's getting better. I still don't think she's there yet. Her in-ring production is getting definitely better. On the mic, I don't know, because they don't really let her talk that much anymore. But she was doing pretty well back when her and Baron Corbin, remember when they had like a thing kind of where they both were going after Becky and Seth? She was doing pretty well on the mic back then, but I don't know if she's still improving. I think she could still use some time. But hey, you know, sometimes it's best to get tried by fire. Sometimes it's best to just get thrown in the deep end to see if you can swim. Might be interesting to see.
Tamina takes over this tag match.
Dude, I'm so glad Tamina is back. Tamina with the uppercut sends us into the commercial break. Clocks Bayley all the way to the commercial. Just shared your video on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you, Roy. Roy's been hooking it up. Thank you very much. This Fortnite event is fire. Uh-oh. Give Dudley a women's right. Dudley likes Lacey as well. Raw Wisco got Employee of the Year award. What? No way. The Mixed Match Challenge. I wonder if that's ever coming back. Yes, yes, y'all. I love it, man. I love people listening to rumors all day and then being upset when the rumors don't happen. Oh, you sent me video of it. Wow, look at that. Whoa. Dude, I gotta take a look at that. I've heard that Kylo Ren is available to me now. That I can actually play as Kylo Ren thanks to the very awesome, gracious. What's this? Can John Cena play the drums? What? Hang on a second. I gotta add this to my watch later. You guys are hitting me with all kinds of stuff to look into. All kinds. Good thing it's commercial break. All right, I'm back in the chat. I'm back. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for helping me to see the things I couldn't see. I can't wait to, if I could play as Kylo Ren, it's going to be on in Fortnite. Do you automatically get the lightsaber as your mining tool, or do you have to pay for that? I hope you don't have to pay for that. That'd be awesome. What's this?
You know something, Jimmy Hart? Don't be a chicken little and don't tell me what I can or can't do because the talk is already on the street, brother. You know, this Tuesday...
Dude, Hulk still looks like $1 million.
is doing the premiere showing of WrestleMania 3, brother. When you see me press that big giant over my head and when I slam him to the ground, you'll see everybody start shaking in their boots. So what you gonna do when the power of Hulk Hogan and FS1 run wild on you.
Oh, he punched the cameraman. Oh, yeah, brother. What you gonna do?
On Friday Night Smackdown,
I didn't expect to see that. I thought it was going to be somebody else wearing that jacket, but it actually was the Mouth of the South. Don't be a chicken little.
Fired up, still all too happy to put the boots to the boss.
Well, Lacey with an opportunity.
Lightsaber was an item you could pick up. What, so I can't get it anymore? Oh, don't tell me I can't get it anymore.
Tamina, of course, will face Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title on Sunday. On a distraction.
What the heck, Bayley? Bayley with the vocal distraction to Lacey. A weird distraction.
Sasha dragging Evans back toward the center of the ring. Gonna flip her over. Here's the cover hooks. Both legs this time, and a kick out by Evans.
Sasha Banks went for the pin on Lacey Evans, but couldn't get it. Lacey still got some left in the tank.
Personality flaws aside, you can't bet against Banks and Bayley as a tag team.
Hogan wants one more match. He looks good. He does.
The double elbow. And here's the
I'd like to see it.
By Bayley on Evans, and Lacey able to
even if they have to make it like the Undertaker match, even if they have to make it like the Boneyard match, I'd like to see that.
Double team elbow.
They can make it look good.
The sassy Southern Belle.
And now
Impact on Tuesday, yeah.
At this juncture of the matchup.
I'm looking forward to doing that again. That was actually a much more pleasant experience than I thought it would be.
And now Sasha with a cheap shot.
What you get? What you get, Lacey? Lacey being a little bit too straight and narrow. You got to be ready for this heelish nature of Sasha and Bayley. You got to know. You had to know coming into this that they weren't going to play fair. Oh, nice stuff. Nice tag team maneuver right there.
But a weakened Lacey Evans.
Smashing Lacey into the turnbuckles.
Bayley makes the tag, and now the SmackDown Women's Champion back into the matchup.
Official giving Banks and Bayley quite a bit of leeway here.
Lacey trying to fight back, trying to get it to the corner.
NWA is back? Are they really, though?
What's the official doing? Get control of the thing.
How come I didn't hear about this?
They're on about 15 right now.
No kidding. Lacey Evans, though, caught by Bayley and Banks. Lacey lands on her feet, rolls through, tag made. Here comes Tamina.
Tamina doesn't even have a chance to get in the ring. Down she goes on the outside.
At some point, we're going to get back to a tag match. Right now, it's been 2-on-1. And Banks, though, caught by Tamina.
Sasha goes for a crossbody, but Tamina's got other plans. Catches her out of the sky and just smashes her into the barricade. And now Bayley with a sleeper hold.
Yeah, but look at
never mind.
Slinging Bayley away.
Bayley just gets tossed on the ground. Bothersome fly. Get off my back. Tamina's moving around very well in this match. See how fast she is? Man, all that time off, she definitely was healing up. I'm so glad to see Tamina actually running around, not wearing these gigantic knee braces and stuff. She's such a powerhouse.
The SmackDown Women's Champion in a great deal of jeopardy at the moment.
And Tamina into the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Belly crushed.
Goodness gracious. Tamina with just a hip attack that smashes, sandwiches Bayley's head between her and the turnbuckle.
Tamina gonna climb up to the top rope.
Tamina going for the superfly splash. Nope. Dude, the ref has got to get control of this. This is not even a tag match anymore. It's looking like a fatal four-way.
And now Tamina up top rope.
This ref is not in control of this at all. Oh, Bayley at the knees. Bayley put the knees right in the chest of Tamina on her way down off the top turnbuckle. Bayley's telling the announce table what to do. Oh, Bayley to belly. Go for the pin. That's game over right there. Does anybody ever kick out of that? Not really.
Still stirring after the Bayley to belly.
Bayley, you're not jumping that far. Wow, okay. Tamina is in the middle of the ring. Bayley, are you really going to do it? She gets it. Wow, she gets it with room to spare. Beautiful elbow drop off the top. Wow, Tamina kicks out.
I see it. I still don't
whoa.
Bayley got
I did not expect that.
Picture perfect.
That
flying
was
elbow to the
picture
top rope.
perfect.
Yeah, Tamina survived.
Bailey is one of the most talented wrestlers they have. I know a lot of people don't like her, but
I don't know if Bailey's got anything left in her
that has
arsenal.
nothing to do with her in-ring talent, dude. She's one of the people who actually takes this seriously. She's not a cosplay wrestler pretending to be a wrestler. Like, she actually takes this serious, and she's loved it for years. She's loved it for like her whole life. I respect that. Oh, kick to the back of the knee. Wow, women's right out of nowhere. Lacey, Lacey catches a gazelle knee that ejects her from the match. Bailey turns around. Tamina super cake. And a Samoan drop. That's done. Wow. If that happens on Sunday, we'll be seeing a new SmackDown Women's Champion. Gets the 3 count out of it. That was actually a pretty dang good match. I gotta give that like a 3.3 or something. It sucks that a lot of these Lacey matches, she's always like out for minutes and minutes. Like, she's just laying on the ground and they take her out of the action. It's kind of like that what they do with Becky whenever she's in a multi-women match. They like leave her on the outside, or they find a way that she's like knocked down or tied up or something to keep her out of the action while the other people carry the match for minutes on top of minutes, and then she just comes back in, hits one move, and it's over. Let's hope that that's not something they're doing to Lacey to try to protect her from looking a little less than like competent in the ring, because that is definitely a tactic that they use when people are kind of green. You like Tamina's theme? Yes. Yeah, I think it fits her. It fits her. It sounds imposing. I'd say yes. Don't put Becky and Lacey in the same sentence ever. I will, man. I will do it. I will do it. Although, like I said, I'm hoping it's not the case, but I'm just noticing a trend. It's like saying that the hamburger buns at McDonald's are buns, and then the ones at like your local brewery are buns too. It's like, dude, I'm just noticing they both look like buns sometimes. Not saying that they have the exact same quality. I'm just noticing some similarities in how they're booked and how WWE does things with those superstars. This is basically like the 4th time in a row that I've seen Lacey have to like stay on the outside in the match, and I'm like, what's going on here? Why is she always the person who's down and out for like 5 minutes of a match? Lacey can actually wrestle. The thing is, like I said, Lacey's improving, but she's definitely she's not there yet. I feel like Becky might have reached like her upper ceiling of what she's trying to do, or what she's thinking is like the end of her wrestling style. Like, she's hit the ceiling of how good she wants to be at wrestling, and she thinks that it's just acceptable. At least with Lacey, the things that I've seen from her in the past, and even the somewhat recent past, at least she's improving, and I can tell that she doesn't want this to be her final style, her final ability, her final skill set. I like that, and I appreciate that. I feel like Becky has given up on improving at wrestling. This stuff is so bad. Ratings are free falling, dude. Ratings for everything are free falling. Saying that the show is bad and that's why people aren't watching has nothing to do with anything, because every show's ratings are falling. Nobody is getting as many viewers as they were even 6 months ago. It's just the way things are, man. Wrestling isn't as popular as it used to be, and plus, on top of this, people were worried about their livelihoods, and people were worried about like watching the news or finding out if they're going to be allowed to go back to work and all this stuff. So this is a luxury, you know. It's a luxury to be watching wrestling right now, and some people are just not. A lot of people are just not taking the time to do it because they got other stuff to do. Ratings for everything is down. AEW's ratings are down. NXT's ratings are down. I mean, it's not because the show has problems. It's because people aren't watching wrestling. People aren't watching anything. People aren't watching anything but the news right now. If you look, ratings are down for everything. It's Steve. It's time to rave. You guys are lucky you get to play that right now. I would love to be hearing it, but I can't do it right now. Hopefully somebody will upload it to YouTube. I'll be able to see. All right. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm still watching Mountain Monsters. That's the thing. I just hope people will do that, man. I just hope people will do that. I hope people will take the time to realize it's not that just WWE is down. It's just everything, dude. People are watching other stuff, watching the news.
Series premieres this Sunday, immediately following Money in the Bank, only on the WWE Network.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait to see that.
Streaming live this Sunday on WWE Network. I can only imagine what everybody's going to be capable of at Money in the Bank.
It's the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. If you have
Money. Is Donald Trump going to be there? What if Donald Trump is at the Money in the Bank? He's at the corporate tower. That'd be so funny. Otis like throws somebody through a door and it opens up and it's Vince and Donald Trump at a meeting. What is this? What is this guy? He's breaking into the office. What is this? You told me I'd be safe here. I'm not feeling safe. Well, Donald, it's okay. Trust me. We've all been tested. I don't know about this. I don't like feeling like I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked.
On their way to the roof. Seriously.
It's gonna happen.
But from there, anything goes. Will they take the elevator or the stairs? Will they stop off in the company gym? The cafeteria could be interesting.
Oh yeah, you know Otis is going for the cafeteria.
They may even pop into Mr. McMahon's office. I've been dying to get in there myself.
If Tamina doesn't win, you're gonna stop watching WWE. That's what's gonna break you.
Going on at the same time. So what happens if they run into each other along the way? For those who survive the ascent, congratulations. You still have to climb a 16-foot ladder on top of a 10-story building and grab the briefcase. It's the most
that's gonna be
grueling
crazy.
Money in the Bank match ever. But as we all know, the risk.
Vince, I told you, Vince, I'm not gonna wear a mask in here, and you assured me.
It will be a Money in the Bank ladder match like we have never seen before. And my guests are 2 of the 6 women who will be at WWE's corporate headquarters this Sunday, Carmella and Dana Brooke.
Now, my premise, your safety has been fake news.
Money in the Bank with an upset victory over Naomi. Now, can lightning strike twice with you
What the
capturing
heck?
the Money in the Bank contract?
Well, no one, including my good friend over here, Carmella,
Yo, Dana.
could believe I beat Naomi, but
you did. I was wrong, and I did.
Dana, the most improved
I know,
wrestler
I'm
on the
just
roster.
teasing you. But seriously, though, no one knows what to expect in a match like this that's never been done before. So I think I have just as good of a chance as anybody. The risk is worth the reward of becoming Miss Money in the Bank.
Now, Carmella, your qualifying match against Mandy Rose last week has been shrouded with some controversy.
Kayla, I don't need to comment on the situation between Mandy and Sonya. All I know is I won the match last week, and I'm in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Well, as a former Miss Money in the Bank, does this give you an advantage on Sunday?
Absolutely. I mean, a match like this is totally unprecedented. But as someone who's won Money in the Bank not once, but twice before, it's got to count for something, right? It's every woman for herself. So alliances, friendships, they don't matter. But that's okay with me, because this Sunday, when I climb the corporate ladder, grab that contract again, I'm going to remind everyone why Mella is money.
In the bank. I finished the sentence for you. Uh-oh. Baron Corbin.
We now head to a man who's already qualified for the Money in the Bank.
King Baron Corbin. He's here. But yeah, that's what's gonna break you. If Tamina doesn't win, then you're gonna stop watching wrestling altogether. You're gonna stop watching WWE. You don't want to see anybody else. You don't want to see anything else. That's crazy, dude. It's always funny when people tell me like exactly what's gonna make them stop watching wrestling. Dude, if Ricochet doesn't cut a promo tonight, I'm gonna stop. It's like, what are you? Come on, man. Really? That's the thing that's gonna throw you off the train? I don't think so. If you're serious, then okay, but come on, man. Tamina not winning would probably not stop the WWE from being all right. Tottenham, really? Uh-oh. You're gonna start talking about other sports in here? Tottenham. Oh boy. You guys are funny today. You guys got some funny ideas today. Cesaro. Cesaro, come on, you gotta move, man. La 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 la. Shinsuke Nakamura. He is here now. Shinsuke, knock a head off.
And here comes the big dog.
Oh boy. Yo, was that you, Liam? Liam, did you just do that? Let me check. Let me see. Was it Liam? It was Liam. Yo, Liam, you're the big dog. Welcome to Team Gritty. Thank you very much for subscribing, man. I hope you enabled your notifications by clicking that bell icon. If Ray's mask is even 0.2 millimeters uneven, I'm gonna stop watching Raw. If Ray does not wear the purple mask with the golden mohawk, it's all over. My 25 years of watching WWE is over. I'm going all AEW. I'm gonna buy a Young Bucks jacket, and I'm gonna dye part of my hair red, and I'm gonna start talking like broken Matt Hardy forever. If Rey Mysterio does not wear that mask on Monday. It's like, come on, man. You're still going to watch Raw. Just come on. Keep it real. Who do I think will be in the main event? Team up. The mystery partner, probably Otis. They teased that it would be Otis earlier because they started talking with Otis about what Baron said about him. Baron called him fat. Why does WWE keep trying to push Dana Brooke? Because she's the most improved women's wrestler on the roster, and then they probably care more about who's going to go out there and work than who's just always been there. You compare Dana Brooke's debut to how Dana Brooke can wrestle now, and you'll definitely see that she's probably one of the people who's showing that initiative, and it's probably one of those people who's like at the gym when it opens and probably leaving when it closes. She's been doing a whole lot of work, man. And that's the thing. Like that's the reason that Jinder got up there. Is Jinder showed that initiative. Jinder showed that hard work, that dedication, and didn't care what his past was. He tried as hard as he could to embody that devastating superstar who just looks like $1 million and getting better at his promos and all that. And look at where that got him. You know, they're probably trying to set an example. I'd say more of it's probably setting an example than actually believing in Dana Brooke herself. You probably just sometimes at a job. I've been a manager of a multi-million-dollar store. I've been a manager. I've worked for some of the biggest companies in the United States, and I know sometimes it's not about the exact person you promote, but it's about the attitude that they embody and sending a message to the rest of your team by putting somebody over like that, putting somebody into a higher position can sometimes help more than just telling everybody this is what I want everybody to do. Actually, being able to see the results of hard work can do wonders for your entire workforce instead of just one person getting over. You know, so it might just be they want more people to act like Dana. It might not even be that they really want Dana in that spot. They might just want other people to act like her or to show that work ethic or show that improvement. Today was the best. Really, Travis? Uh-oh. What happened? Are you being sarcastic or are you being realistic? This concert is epic. I'm sure it is. You guys are so lucky right now. I'm glad that that Brox has shared me some of what it's looking like. Oh, the hacker. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yo, we got the hacker.
Power of Big E and the big ending to win the gold. Hook of the leg on Miz. Isn't enough here.
Who's the superstar?
Are you listening?
Nobody yet.
Focusing on our tag team title match next week against Nikki and Alexa.
Because I am. The thing about anger is, you can always hear it before you see it.
I'll tell you one thing. Payback is coming, and it's coming real soon.
Okay, well, the hacker was here.
In the ring, Shinsuke Nakamura, King Corbin, Cesaro, getting set for the six-man tag team match as we head toward Money in the Bank.
Gosh, I still think it's Ali. I still think it's Ali. It is definitely not Xavier, dude. I saw that hand again. Unless Xavier Woods paid somebody to show their hand instead of his. It ain't Xavier, guys. I think it's Ali. We haven't seen Ali for a long time, and he's still under contract. Uh-oh, we got poetry. Not your enemy or friend. Listen to what the full theme song says. It's a champion thing? It's a great theme song. I really do like her theme song. I always have. The hacker has arrived. My older brother came by today. Got to ride in the bed of the truck. Uh-oh, that's always fun, dude. That's always fun, but it's fun, dangerous, and just like, what the heck is the law, you know? Like, the law is so different in each state. It's like you're riding on the wild side. Riding in the back of a truck, riding in the bed of a truck is definitely a fun thing to do. I don't think I've ever had a bad day riding in the back of a truck bed. And well, nah, still then even, because sometimes I would have to ride in the back of a truck to go to construction jobs. You know, like you sit outside a Home Depot and like people come pick you up for some cheap labor. I used to do that with my friend. Because I don't know. I don't know if he was like a legal citizen or not, but whatever. So we would do that sometimes, and it was still even fun then because you knew you were about to get paid. Otis is the mystery partner. I guess they had to kind of set it up ahead of time. Okay, Otis is the mystery partner of Drew Gulak, Drugu, and Bray University. Well, there you have it. Drew Gulak, Bray, and Otis. It's good. We get to see little Otis action before Money in the Bank. Look at him back there. That's so funny looking. He's like, I see you. Can you imagine if he was the neighbor on what was that show called? Tool Time? It wasn't called Tool Time, was it? The show wasn't called Tool Time. I think that was the name of the show on the show. What was the name of that show?
Just to get even from
with
last
Tim Allen.
week. Corbin feels that he had Daniel Bryan defeated. It was
What's
a
the name of that
momentary
show?
lapse in judgment that caused the disqualification. Corbin was trying to roll Daniel Bryan into a Boston
It's actually
crab.
legal in our
Daniel
state.
Bryan, though, able to counter it now.
Oh, nice.
The rights and lefts to King Corbin, and look at the aggressiveness, the
What did he
viciousness
say?
of Daniel
He
Bryan
just
here
showed
tonight.
a sound file that said that payback is coming, and it was some woman saying it. But they changed the voice so we couldn't tell who it was.
To right the wrongs caused by King Corbin. Oh, but right to the
Home Improvement. Yeah, that's what it's called. Home Improvement. Thank you. Yeah. Imagine if the neighbor on Home Improvement was Otis.
And Corbin still trash talking, mounting off the Gulak, but Gulak, who's a street
That would have been
fighter.
funny. And he's the one giving all that like good advice over the fence.
Gulak's willing to brawl with the best.
Well,
you talk about
okay.
King Corbin, you're talking about a former Golden Glove
sometimes you just gotta eat your troubles away.
Do what Corbin could do with their hands.
Otis is the guy. What was his name? Wilson or something?
Wasn't quite ready for that.
Was his name Wilson?
From Drew Gulak.
The neighbor guy who always used to give that good advice over the fence.
Here's the cover. They met in the WrestleMania kickoff
His name
show.
Wilson?
You're absolutely right. It hasn't escaped Gulak. Cesaro picked up the win.
Oh yeah.
Two of the most gifted technical wrestlers.
Dude, I should dub that. I should dub Tim the Toolman Taylor. He asks him like a really serious question, and as he's saying it, you just hear, "Oh yeah," over the fence because you can never see his mouth. That could be so funny.
Gulak sort of shifted
I might do
Cesaro's
that.
weight
That could be
awkwardly,
fun.
but it was a nasty landing for the Swiss Superman.
Gulak is a very powerful for his
We're trying to rave.
And now Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my goodness. Shinsuke sends Gulak off the top right into a European uppercut from Cesaro, and now the gut wrench suplex. Goodness gracious. Cesaro's so strong. Makes it look so easy.
You have to appreciate the way Cesaro pops his hips and just whipped Gulak into the mat with a gut wrench. Fantastic textbook execution.
Off the snapmare, Nakamura now.
Why is Drew Gulak wearing Cleveland Browns colors and wrestling gear?
Rolls out of the way, but can he make a tag? Does. Here comes Otis. And here comes
Is he from there?
Otis.
I thought he was from Philadelphia.
For the first time ever this coming Sunday.
Time to change strategy. Shinsuke
Otis off the ropes.
Target with the kicks.
Clothesline dropping Shinsuke.
Cesaro and King Corbin off the apron. And now the powerhouse Otis. Shinsuke though lands on his feet.
Shinsuke able to wiggle out of the suplex. Standing switch.
By Otis, and just slams Nakamura.
Dang.
Shinsuke was barely able to lock his fingers around the girth that is Otis.
Oh goodness.
My God.
Shinsuke just getting sandwiched over here.
Listen, I try not to think about Otis unless I'm watching.
Oh,
him
yes.
On the screen.
Uh-oh. Caterpillar?
Can you imagine if he did that in like Mr. McMahon's office?
Oh, yeah.
Right to the chest of Nakamura.
Wilson was his name? That's what I thought. Dude, I might have to edit that. Just edit in like the funny funny Otis quote. Because you can't see the guy's face. And Tim the Toolman could be like, I don't know, man. It's like me and my wife, we're having this trouble, we're having this problem, and da-da-da, and it's getting serious, man. I'm not sure if we're going to make it, you know. We've been together for so long, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to handle this. And you just hear, oh yeah. You hear Otis like he's listening, but he just keeps saying like, oh yeah, and oh, is that real? Is that right? What did she say? Like you keep hearing Otis over the fence, and then he's like, yeah. So what do you think I should do about it? And then Otis just says something real ridiculous from behind the fence. I think that would be so funny, man. I might just make that. Otis becomes the neighbor on Home Improvement. And then at the end, he's like, "Great, thanks you, man. Thanks for the great advice. I'm gonna go try that." And Tim Allen just walks off like he's really gonna go give his wife a cheeseburger or something. Baker Mayfield is the answer to all the Browns fans' prayers. Are you being serious right now? Are you being serious? Are you telling the truth? Or are you making stuff up? How am I? I'm good, man. I'm glad Money in the Bank's coming up. I can't wait to see what they do, and it's a little strange that they haven't announced any new matches for Money in the Bank, because the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is looking like it's going to be like 4 matches long at this point. I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there who are super hype about that, but not me, dude. I'm all for like 3-hour pay-per-views. I think a 3-hour pay-per-view is right around the amount of time that I would like a pay-per-view to be. Anything less than that seems like just a glorified episode of Raw or SmackDown, and not even that, because even Raw is 3 hours. So I'm not happy about the amount of matches that have been announced for Money in the Bank, but I'm excited for Money in the Bank. Hopefully they'll announce more on maybe on their Twitter or on the day of the event. I don't know. At this point, it's looking like there's Braun versus Bray. There's Drew Gulak. Not Drew. Drew Gulak wishes he was champion. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. Both the Money in the Bank matches are happening at the exact same time, so I count that as basically one match. And then we got Bayley versus Tamina. That's it. Isn't that it? I think that's all of them, right? Yo, brand new members of Team Gritty right now. Thank you very much. For me, it was 2006. What year is my favorite Money in the Bank pay-per-view? I'm not good at keeping track of the years, dude. I can't really do it. Sorry. Money in the Bank. It's always like my favorite, but it's more about who wins it than like the match itself. A lot of the time.
Ceremoniously over the barricade. And I like the
So,
phrase you
I
use,
don't know,
Corey.
man.
Step ahead.
I don't
Because
know.
over the past few weeks,
I like Brock winning.
has been a step ahead of everyone here
Even though
on
Brock
SmackDown.
wasn't even in the match, I like Brock winning. Because that was a moment where it's like, yeah, WWE can do whatever they want. It's their promotion, right?
Bryan lands on his feet. King Corbin.
There were a lot of good matches, I'm sure. I can't remember stuff like that. I like when there's I like the people who win more than the match itself.
Big boot right to Otis.
You like when Dean won?
Drew Gulak.
Dean
Daniel
won it?
Bryan makes the tag. Gulak is now legal. Doesn't
I
allow
know
Cesaro
Seth
to
won
get
it.
the offense in and out. Big boot
And
drop
I remember Dean pranked him and put the green goo inside the case and it blew up in his face. That was pretty cool.
Aggressive Gulak here tonight, just stopping away at Cesaro in the
It was a
corner.
live concert on Fortnite. Yes, Mo. People have been telling me and talking about it like this whole entire time.
Watch this. Oh my God, what a
Death Mouse. Yeah, I can't really watch it right now because I'm live on YouTube, so I can't have the music playing.
Gulak's got to be disoriented, sitting on the top turnbuckle.
Who do I think is going to win Money in the Bank for the men and women?
Beautiful roll through. And now Cesaro, submission move locked in by Gulak. Is Cesaro going to tap?
Cesaro's got the chicken wing hooked in deep as well.
Tough, dude. It's really tough. I'm leaning to AJ or Alistair. Wow, look at that.
Break right there.
You can see, but even
Cesaro just so buff he can just get up with you on his back with no problem.
Great deal of damage done by Gulak in a short period
I'm looking
of time.
for Alistair or AJ, and I'm looking for
I don't know if Gulak realizes it.
hopefully Shayna, so she can just get this title off of Becky. Becky wants to go off to Hollywood, then let her go to Hollywood.
Just like Bryan going to the knee. Looking for the Dragon Sleeper.
Let's have ourselves a super dominant champion for everybody to be scared of.
Kick to the neck from behind. Now Otis into the ring.
So Shayna on the women's side of things.
Through Nakamura.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Otis, Otis is hulking
know what
up.
to make of Otis. And no matter what he does, he won't stop him.
They don't make people like Otis in Switzerland.
Wait a minute.
And Cesaro now launched over
Wow.
the rope by Otis.
Otis is so strong himself. You see how he just grabbed him and just tossed Cesaro out of the ring over the top rope. Ooh, Drew Gulak looking for the roll-up. Cannot get it.
Escaped with a monumental victory over King Corbin. Would do wonders for Gulak's career, no doubt about that, but Corbin stops
Ringmaster,
Drew
you're
in
always
his
saying
tracks.
some inappropriate commentary, dude. You need to chill with that.
Putting Gulak face
I don't know how many times I got to tell you, Ringmaster. Please chill with the inappropriate language.
Gulak cover again. Hook of the leg on King Corbin.
I really enjoy watching.
I think for the women, Dana Brooke. Really? You think Dana Brooke is going to get it?
And Daniel Bryan
That could be.
with a running knee. Nakamura with a kick to
That
the
could be
back of
strange.
the
Who
neck.
does everybody think? I want to know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is going to win the men and the women's Money in the Bank?
Gulak misses wildly. King Corbin does as well.
This is going to be your final prediction, though, guys. So tell me who you really think.
Stacks up Gulak. Shoulders down.
Oh, that's it. Deep six? Wow, deep six for the win. Wow. Wow. King Corbin wins with the deep 6. It's always something fun when people win off their signature moves instead of the finishers. Oh wow, they're not done yet. Drew Gulak, you're in trouble, man. You're about to get hit with the scepter.
Again, Drew Gulak and out Daniel Bryan.
Oh no, Daniel Bryan, leaping knee.
The knee interception just saved a couple weeks of Gulak's career.
Otis now dragging Nakamura outside the ring. This matchup is over with, but the brawl in the melee continues. Cesaro sent out over the barricade.
VR concerts over WWE, I guess.
We might get some sort of half-hearted preview as to what Money in the Bank's going to look like this Sunday. Except there's going to be a WWE headquarters.
Oh, Drew off the barricade takes everyone out except for Otis and Daniel Bryan. Wow, he was able to actually avoid damaging his friends with that. That's something that you don't normally see. People jump off and stuff. They end up a lot of times taking out their own teammates as well.
And King Corbin finds himself.
Yep, I'll be live streaming during Money in the Bank. I live stream during every pay-per-view and every live show. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW.
With one task left to accomplish.
All of that.
Climb the ladder, King.
Hopefully we'll see you in here, man.
Contract royalty.
Inside the briefcase, a contract you can cash in at any place.
All right, Irish. Thanks for hanging with us, dude.
Opportunity. And King Corbin. Will he be able to do this for the second time in his career?
Baron Corbin is actually ascending the ladder to grab the Money in the Bank briefcase right now. Daniel Bryan is here, putting it into that.
That's all well and good, but this Sunday, nobody's going to stop King Corbin, not even Daniel Bryan.
Oh, and Bryan's
goodness.
into the ladder. Can you imagine?
King Corbin has promised himself and the entire WWE
Daniel Bryan has definitely gotten a face full of ladder by Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin.
Will not repeat itself.
Corey, can you imagine
He's going to ascend the ladder and become only the second person to become a 2-time Money in the Bank winner? CM Punk is a hacker? Okay. Somebody's just reading dirt sheets and rumors. Who do you really think it is, man? Who do you think it is?
There's no way.
Have your own thoughts.
Top of the ladder. Not tonight, not Sunday, not ever.
Well, Otis is going to use the ladder as a weapon, driving it right in to King Corbin.
Uh-oh, now Otis has the ladder.
Just an example of the damage that Otis could cause with a ladder come Sunday.
Ever hear of a bull in a china shop? What the hell's going to happen when you let Otis loose in WWE headquarters?
Well, Otis
ascending.
Can actually hold Otis, and he's
oh God, he broke the ladder.
There goes the bottom rung of the ladder. How the hell is Otis
he broke the rung
to try to get the briefcase? And again,
he broke another rung on it.
Crane, an aircraft carrier.
Otis has got to be able to climb.
Otis is too heavy to climb the ladder. He broke the rungs of the ladder trying to step on him.
Is a man on a mission, a king obsessed.
Oh, it's driving Otis.
Holy moly!
Shoulder first into the post.
Uh-oh, look out, King. Daniel Bryan joining the chaos once again.
And Corbin stopping away at
he wins.
Daniel
He'd be
Bryan.
technically the third. Okay, he'd be the second guy in history to win it. Sorry.
Corbin taking the fight, and now Daniel Bryan.
Dragon Screw takes down King Corbin.
Wow, he broke the rungs.
It's been over for quite some
I don't know
time
if I've ever
now,
seen
but the
that
chaos
happen.
Continues to ensue. What in the hell is Daniel Bryan thinking?
Show the world what he can accomplish on Sunday night.
Daniel Bryan, you're smarter than this. You could just leave.
He's won the contract once before, and he'd love to do it again.
Daniel Bryan is ascending up the ladder as if he gets the Money in the Bank right now that it's going to actually win him the Money in the Bank. Oh no! Baron Corbin tips over the ladder. Daniel Bryan. Oh my goodness! Daniel Bryan bites the top rope on the way down.
His wrath felt by Bryan over the top rope into Otis. King Corbin.
Do I like CM Punk? Not really.
Climbing the ladder. A symbolic moment for Corbin.
I understand why people got behind him, and he was very, very charismatic and very good on the mic and everything, but I don't really like him that much. Corbin grabs the briefcase and sits on top of the ladder with the briefcase.
It takes place this Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network.
For some reason, they all fought over the briefcase pretty much as hard as they fought to get the actual win in this match. Baron Corbin. They go off the air with Baron Corbin holding up the Money in the Bank briefcase. Will he be the one? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get it. Will he? Will he not? I like CM Punk's ECW. Yeah, he's a pretty okay wrestler and definitely a figurehead, a on mic behemoth. But I can't say that I like him. I can say I respect his contributions to wrestling, but can't say I really like him. But that's the difference. There are people that you can not necessarily like personally, but that you can actually still recognize how good they are at what they do. So that's how I feel about CM Punk. Do I like Cena? Yeah, I like Cena. He's kind of got this weird attitude too that I'm not completely on board with. But he's done so much good for children of need, Make a Wish, and all that stuff that it's just he's definitely on the good side of things as far as I'm concerned. Johnny Nitro. What? Johnny Nitro. He's had so many names. All right, so you guys know what we got to do. We got to have a little talk about this. Just a little talk, you know. Little talk. Something like a whisper. No, not a whisper. The secret? No. A quote? No. A chat. A chat. Yeah, we got to have a chat. A grapple chat. Yes, guys, it is time for the chat of the Graps. Roman, where are you? Oh man, Roman. There are ways they could still put Roman on TV without him having to be at the arena, dude. That's one of the things that I have to say about this. He doesn't have to be there, you know. We have technology. We can do things. We can do things, man. Not gonna catch anything from doing it like a Skype call. Unless you just got a brand new camera from somebody. It is time, guys. If you watched SmackDown along with me and you'd like to give me your review on SmackDown tonight, please type a 1 in the chat. See what reviews we can get and what people thought about SmackDown tonight. Let's get my background music going. By the way, thank you to everybody who hung out yesterday for the Nitty Gritty. Nitty Gritty was awesome. It was the Xbox Series X edition of the Nitty Gritty, where we got to see gameplay from next-gen games, next-gen console gameplay, graphics, lineups of what games we can expect. It was just altogether a very, very fun episode of the Nitty Gritty, episode 204. So thank you to everybody who hung out for that. I hope you enjoyed it. That was awesome. It was good stuff. All right, so we got We Rups, and we got New Zealand. Oh, yes. Give everybody about 30 seconds. Might have to switch this up after Sunday. Might have to put 2 new people on here. Might be asking you guys who you think I should put on this layout instead of I mean, if Bayley's still champ, I'm gonna leave her. But if they're not gonna be showing Roman for a while, might want to put like Braun or Bray. Probably Bray. Even though Braun is the champ, Bray is still, I feel like, a little bit more of a reason to watch right now. Oh yeah, we got background music. Jeff Hardy and Lacey. They have to use them like 100% more for me to put them on here. I put Roman and Bayley because if you guys remember, before I revamped and redesigned this whole thing, it was just Bayley was on every episode and Roman was on every episode. So I'm more about the people who are on every episode than the people who are like the top champs and stuff like that. So if they start using Lacey and Jeff Hardy more than anybody else, then I'd definitely consider putting them. Definitely. All right, so it is New Zealand. New Zealand, your review will be first, and then We Rubbed, your review will be second. My review will be happening at the same time and in between. So let's see here. Them starting off on such a serious note was kind of a how do I want to say this? I don't want to say it was a positive note, but it was just a different way of starting SmackDown. And as much as I like this angle, as much as I like the storyline of the Mandy, Otis, Sonya, Dolph, as much as I like that storyline, I feel like without a genuine oomph to why they're having a match, or maybe if it's not even a match, it just turns into a brawl. I feel like that would have been a better way of doing this, because it just seemed too sanctioned to me. The way that they offset we're gonna have a match now was starting the show without the music at first and just having a backstage look at what Otis and Mandy were talking about, what Dolph and Sonya were talking about. So I felt like that was a pretty okay way to offset just let's have a match now because we don't like each other. But then the outcome of the match was just a cheap little roll-up, grabbing the tights. I know that's supposed to get a little heat on Sonya, but I feel like she should have won with like a brutal spot, something to get herself disqualified, or I don't know, something more like that. This seemed a little bit too sports orientated, you know? Like, even in sports, when two teams don't like each other, you see brawls happen, you know? It used to happen all the time with the Heat. Who were the Heat always fighting? Heat were always fighting like the Charlotte Hornets or whatever, like that. I don't know. You see it in sports. Sometimes two teams just don't like each other so much that they end up brawling, and that's in sports. That's in sports. People just start brawling. So if we're watching wrestling, where the whole idea of the thing is you're supposed to fight people, and then you don't like someone, what do you think should happen? Like, it shouldn't be grab the tights and get a little win. It should be next level, you know, because you're already supposed to beat each other up. So if you don't like each other and you're supposed to beat each other up, it should be you beat each other up even worse. So I just kind of the way this started out was interesting, but not as well executed as I would have liked. Not as savage. Not as savage as I would have liked it. So let's see. So yeah, New Zealand, your review. I'm just talking about what I like, what I didn't like. I'm just giving you guys a little piece of my reviews. Waiting for We Rupt and New Zealand to type their reviews in. There you go. SmackDown was pretty decent. Opening was weird because there's no context besides the past weeks. Yeah, it was weird. It's like, what? So did they ask to fight each other? Like, how did this match even come up? Weird. I agree. No context. Tag match. hooked me. That tag match, yes, okay. The tag match definitely. I'm glad it hooked you because I was out of it at the beginning. It's no secret. I was like, dude, why are they doing this? They're just gonna fight again on Sunday, but they found a way to kick it up a notch, and especially Lucha House Party really brought a spark to that match that I felt was just kind of gonna be like a coast, like just put it in neutral and just coast down the hill type of match right into the pay-per-view. So I'm glad it hooked you too, because I thought that was gonna be one of the lowest parts of the show, but it really did redeem itself. Jeff returned and beat up Sheamus. Yeah, dude. Sheamus looked actually touchable for the first time in months at this point. So I like that. That was cool. The main event was pretty lackluster. Otis being the third was obvious. Yeah, it really was. And I don't like that it was obvious because they advertised it for a week, you know? So it coming together like that on the show just based off of something Baron said seemed very contrived and very like discount. Seemed like discount level mystery partner stuff, you know. The women's match should have been the main event. Go home for the show. For a go home show, 6.9. 6.9. All right. .9. They probably just think that more people are looking forward to the men's side of the Money in the Bank, so that they should go off the air with that. But the women's match was pretty dang good. I liked everyone's place in it. It's been no secret. I think that Lacey being kind of sidelined for these multi-women matches for so long kind of speaks to their booking decisions on her. Because it's not a coincidence anymore. For a while, I was thinking it was a coincidence, but it's like every time she gets put into a match with more than one person in it, she ends up laying on the outside for a good 3 to 5 minutes just doing nothing. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that, but let's hope it's not why they do it to Becky, because you could tell why they do it to Becky. Let's just hope it's just to save her for bigger and better things later or something. I don't know. So, New Zealand, 6.9. Thank you for your review. New Zealand hype. Thank you very much for sharing your review and your opinion on this show. I'm gonna give you 5 robots and 4 dead mouses in honor of the Fortnite concert. There you go. Now, let me find out what We Rup thought. Seriously, though, thank you very much, New Zealand. Thank you for your review. Okay, so We Rup says, Smackdown was solid, but started out deflating. The Mandy match was good. To me, tag match was slow and ridiculous in the sense of booking, but ended solid. Yeah, they did. Exactly. It's like, what? You're giving us the same match we're supposed to be excited for in 2 days. What are you doing? I'm all for seeing the same match if it's like a feud, but these guys, it doesn't seem like a feud. It just seems like they needed to fill some time. But luckily, it turned into a match that it transcended the whole like, oh, you're just trying to fill time. It made me feel like, okay, now these guys are actually fighting, which was a great plus on the side of the superstars involved. I must say they brought it, dude. This could have easily just been a phone it in tag team match with a weird wacky ending where somebody just gets rolled up real quick. I'm glad that there was an actual exclamation mark at the end of this match where somebody got spiked and it was over. Mandy Sonya Dolph thing needs an extra oomph now, and Hacker was whatever for me. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, dude. It's like they're trying so hard not to reveal anything that it's becoming kind of played out, you know? It's like when you're trying so hard, when you tell somebody 3 months before their birthday that you bought them something cool for their birthday and they'll never guess what it is, and then they got to hear that for 3 months before they see the present. It's like all you're doing at that point is you're overhyping something. You're overhyping it because no matter what, now the person's mind is running rampant. Their imagination is running rampant, and now they're coming up with all kinds of stuff that they've ever told you that they like, or what their favorite shoes are, or what, you know, maybe it's a car, maybe it's this. Like, when you spend so much time telling us basically nothing about something, our minds start running crazy because we're wrestling fans. We've seen so much crazy stuff. We've seen so many hype angles. We've seen so many cool surprise debuts and things that when you tell us this and you spend so much time showing us basically nothing, now when you finally reveal it, it's going to be like, oh, I thought of something better than that, you know. So I feel like it's overstaying its welcome when it comes to the mystery of it. It's still a cool angle. It still could be great. It's just they got to move it along a little bit, man. All sizzle, no steak is not good, man. When you can smell the steak and you can hear the sizzle and everything, and you still don't get steak for like 3 months, just kind of like whatever, yeah, just keep sizzling the steak over there, you know? So I definitely agree with you. The hacker is whatever at this moment, and that sucks because that was one of the biggest angles they had. They got to kick that into overdrive. If at Money in the Bank we do not see the hacker, find out who he is, or if he doesn't get like physically involved and do something to somebody, then it might be curtains for that whole for the hype behind that angle. At least for me. I'm sure other people will still be hyped because other people are still going to be swearing to the high heavens that it's CM Punk and getting their YouTube revenue for just trolling people basically and overextending just to get people to click on their videos. But so yeah, they gotta get to the point. Bray was solid and Braun got the upper hand on the promo. Yeah, I did not expect that to happen. Braun actually went toe-to-toe on the mic with Bray and actually came out kind of ahead. That was cool. Jeff was great and Lobster what? Winded up dead. What? Sheamus was dead? I don't think he was dead. He popped up right after it. He was okay. But hey, all it takes is 3 seconds, you know? All it takes is 3 seconds to lose a match. I think he was down for more than 3 seconds. Main event was oofy for a go-home show, yeah, for real. And then they all like try to scurry up the ladder to get the case as if that makes them the winner. What they should have done is, if they wanted that end portion to actually matter, and I'll tell you after I read this. 7 out of 10, okay. So 7 out of 10. So it got a 6.9 and a 7.0 so far. Dude, we were up. Thank you very much for your review. The Wii View. It's called the Wii View when when WeRup does it. All right, I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give you this. There you go. You got 5 cool cats and 7 flames. So you're cool and you're hot at the same time. You're burning it up and you're keeping it cool. Good reviews, seriously. Thank you very much for sharing what you thought. What do I think of it? Randy Orton and Edge still continuing? Gosh, that's a good question. Here, I'll answer that in just a second, but there's one thing that I wanted to say at the end here of WeRup's review. Now, you said that the main event was oofy, and also I was thinking that it made it corny that they were all trying to get the Money in the Bank like it actually would win them the match. What they should have done is they should have had a tag team match, but they should have made it a tag team ladder match. They should have made it so that you do have to get the briefcase, but if your team gets the briefcase, then you get like a head start going up the tower on Sunday. Everybody who was on your winning team, so that would mean Otis, that would mean Daniel Bryan, that would mean well, not Drew Gulak because he wasn't it, but the people on your team who were actually in the match, they get a head start if you grab the Money in the Bank right now. Make it so there's something in the case that would be of value to them, so that they are actually trying to grab it for a reason. And then make it so that they, the person who grabs it at the end of the show, they're the people on their team who are actually in the match this Sunday. They get like a 10-second head start trying to get up the corporate headquarters on Sunday. Make it so there's something in the case, so they're not just doing corny stuff trying to grab this case that means absolutely nothing. They should have done it like that. I think that would have made it. It would have made it actually. You'd be watching to find out who's going to get the head start on Sunday, at least. At least there'd be some stakes on the line. At least it wouldn't just be them looking stupid, because that's what you end up doing. You end up looking stupid. You're risking injury 2 days before Money in the Bank to try to get a case that does not matter at all. It's like, what's going on here? These are the people I'm supposed to be watching? Like, these are the people who I'm supposed to be believing are like modern day superheroes, but they're so like, they're doing things that don't add up. Why would you risk your health 2 days before you could possibly get the thing that's going to make your, like, be the pivot point of your career and make you a superstar? You're going to win Money in the Bank in 2 days. Why would you risk your health to fictitiously win a Money in the Bank case at the end of SmackDown? There should have been something to it. There should have been something in the case that they would want. Like a key to the elevator or something. Something to help you at the Money in the Bank on Sunday. That would have made it fun to watch, and that would have made it so we actually care about who gets it, because that person has the key to the elevator, or that person has the key to the stairwell, or that person gets a 10-second head start trying to get up the tower, or that person gets they get to start in Vince's office instead of at the bottom floor, or something, you know? Give us some stakes that make it so the main event actually has something to it, not just, oh, these guys are going to fight and we'll see them again on Sunday. You know? But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I mean, I like it when matches matter. So what else? I am glad that we got to see something of the Hacker tonight. What else? The Tamina, Bayley, Sasha, and Lacey match might have been the match of the night. The tag match was pretty good between New Day and Lucha House Party and all them. I'd say it's probably about a tie between those two matches, because the match got good, but I think that the Tamina and I think that was one of the better women's tag matches we've seen in a little while here. Is there anything I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing like one major segment here. The Braun and Bray thing. I was very surprised to hear Braun actually holding his own on the mic against Bray. Of course, Bray did a lot more of the talking, but Braun capped it off. Gosh, what else happened? Is there anything else? Jeff Hardy and Sheamus part was pretty fun. I'm glad that Jeff, he knows the business so much that he cut through the pleasantries. Like, dude, I'm surprised Sheamus isn't out here already. Where you at, Sheamus? Like, he saw the writing on the wall, you know? See what I did there? I give this show a 7.2. I feel like it dropped the ball as a go-home show. It did not get me as excited as I'd want to be, and they didn't announce any more matches for Money in the Bank, which just makes me think they just don't have anything. Like, they just don't know what to do, which is sad because they have so much talent on this roster. I'm sure they could have thrown together something tonight that would have been conducive to another match being added to that fight card. Basically, all we probably got was just Jeff versus Sheamus, which is fine. I mean, that's a plus for Money in the Bank for sure. But I was hoping they would tell us something developed, or, you know, it was a WWE.com exclusive. You didn't know backstage this happened over the potato salad or something, you know, like just whatever. Just come up with something. So it's looking like there's like 5 matches on the fight card this Sunday, which is not enough for a pay-per-view in my opinion, unless the Unless the Money in the Bank match is going to be like an hour long, which I'm not sure if I want that. An hour long Money in the Bank match. I mean, there's probably going to be so many cool spots in it. I could see it, but goodness gracious, that means that everything else is going to have to add up to like 2 hours for me to even feel like it was an actual pay-per-view instead of just a glorified episode of Smackdown or something. Yeah, I got to give this like a 7.2. 7.2. I think it was watchable. I think there are reasons to tune in, especially the Jeff Hardy segment, especially the tag match. The end of the men's tag match and the women's tag match was pretty cool. Hacker showing up was all right. Nothing to really phone home about. Man, just kind of middle of the road. Not bad, but definitely nothing that I would say is worth a whole point. So let's add these up and let's find out. Let's do a little bit of math. I can already tell you that they didn't make it, but let's be thorough. Here we go. So we got a 6.9, a 7.0, and a 7.2. Adds up to a 21.1 divided by 3 reviews. 3 reviews. 7.03. Let's get to it. Oh, and New Zealand, thank you. New Zealand, you gave me 3 cup of noodles. Oh my goodness, 3 cup of noodles, 6 raccoons, or 6 rocket raccoons. Overall, 6 Doritos, 3 chef dogs, 4 dances, and 1 creeper. And no point for Smackdown. It was just a show, you know. It was a show. Definitely not the go home show that I was looking for. But let's hope that's by design. I don't know. I guess I could see maybe underwhelming the audience right before a really good pay-per-view, because then it makes the pay-per-view look even better. But I just don't think that's a really good business practice. Let's disappoint people so that they're even more happy when we give them something good. But that has seemed like the WWE formula for a little while now, dude. Just kind of like skim by for a little while and then hit them with something real good, and then skim by and then something real good. That way the real good stuff just looks even better. I don't think that's a very good business practice. I hope they do not continue to do that as much. But I must say that SmackDown and Raw, and everything across the board, NXT, AEW, they've been better in the past couple of weeks than they have been for a little while now. So this might just be a lull in that. Let's hope that they keep their pedal to the metal and that they come right back next week. I do not want more Smackdowns like this. Just felt a little bit too phoned in for me. I hope you can see the concert. So they're in last. Kinda. But like I said, it's not. I don't want to be too hard or down on it, because I do realize that this is not horrible. It's just not inspired. You know, there's a difference. It's like I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. It's like that. So there it was, guys. I hope that you had fun watching it with me. I'll tell you one thing. If I was watching this by myself, I probably would have gave it like a 6.9 or something, 6.8. You guys make every show better than it would be watching alone in a room. Because at least I have people to joke with or bounce my opinion off of, or hear what you guys are talking about. So I'm just really glad to have you guys alongside, and I hope you understand that you actually make wrestling better for me. And I hope that having this sort of hangout does the same thing for you. I hope this is a little bit more exciting with people next to you talking about it and stuff. What's my favorite show this week? Yours is AEW. Dude, my favorite show this week was Karrion Kross's entrance. Just that entrance alone was worth like a whole show to me. That entrance was my favorite show of the week by itself. Probably AEW if you're asking me like for a full show, because AEW, I felt like it was a complete show this week. I feel like NXT had some like patchwork matches that they threw in there to try to like fill in the blanks between Adam Cole and Charlotte, and then the endings of both of those title matches were just wacky tobacco, man. Especially the Charlotte match. What the heck was that? We waited weeks for that. Like we went through an entire like onslaught of women's qualifying matches, and then on top of that they had a women's ladder match to find out who was going to finally challenge Charlotte Flair, and then you get a match with a disqualification ending where Rhea Ripley returns, and then Io hates her for saving her. Like, it just, nothing about that ending made any sense. So I'd say AEW was a little bit better overall as a complete show. But that Karrion Kross entrance was my spot of the week, just hands down. I wouldn't trade that for anything that I saw this week in wrestling. That was fantastic. Yeah, there you go. They're all my favorite shows, dude. I'm so glad that wrestling is the way it is right now. And the thing is, I feel like wrestling not being the most popular thing on television, and people just tuning out to go watch whatever, to go watch their old Cinderella on Disney Plus or whatever. I feel like it's a good thing for wrestling, because when you really get down to it, now you're actually a fan. You're not just somebody who's doing what's popular. Now you get to see what's up. And I hope that it makes a resurgence. I hope that there's something that brings wrestling back. It's not like it's starving, dude. They're still getting like 2 million viewers per episode for Raw and SmackDown. It's still getting better ratings than a lot of shows out there, but it's not as popular as it used to be. But I think that is something that could help it in the long run, because they're gonna have to, if they want to do better than that, they're gonna have to do better than that. You know? That's how I feel about it, and I really hope that comes to pass sooner rather than later, because obviously they're bleeding. And if they're gonna stop the bleeding, I hope it's with something just even better than what we're getting right now. Because if you can stomach it right now and you actually like it right now, better than this is gonna be like paradise. So that's that, guys. Thank you so much for your input. Thank you so much for your reviews. Thank you so much for being part of this. That was interesting episode of SmackDown. Hopefully next week will be a little better. And yes, I am streaming this Sunday for Money in the Bank, or Money on the Tower, Money on the Corporate Tower, whatever you want to call it. I will be streaming live during that, so guys, set your clocks, set your notifications, get ready to come on by and hang out with us, because we will be doing that. Thank you guys very, very much for being part of this. That was the chat.